Hey Summit League fans, I'm Kelly Stewart and it's time for this week's Summit League Spotlight. We have a little bit of everything going on this time of year, but we'll start on the hardwood with our Summit Hoops Players of the Week. On the men's side, North Dakota State's Vinny Shaheed claimed his second Player of the Week award this season. The senior guard averaged 27.5 points and 3 rebounds per game while draining 10 3-pointers between a road win at Omaha and a home win versus Oral Roberts. NDSU now sits atop the league standings at 9-2, sharing that top spot with South Dakota State. In NDSU's 86-78 win at Omaha Wednesday, Shaheed scored 24 points, pulled down 3 rebounds, and went a perfect 8-for-8 from the foul stripe in the Bison's third straight road victory in league play. He also went 4-for-10 from beyond the arc and added 3 assists. In NDSU's 83-76 win over Oral Roberts on Sunday, Shaheed scored a career-high 31 points on 8 of 14 shooting from the floor, which included a 6-for-10 effort from downtown. He also drained all 9 of his free throw attempts and is now 68-for-71 from the foul stripe in Summit League play. And if you do the math, that's 95.8%. Of course, that leads the league. On the women's side, a league record-breaking effort earned Oral Roberts' Keni Jo Lippe her first Summit League Player of the Week accolade. She averaged a double-double on the week with 31.5 points per game and 11.5 rebounds per game, while also setting a new league single-game scoring record. In ORU's 86-72 win at North Dakota, the junior guard recorded her 4th double-double of the season with 17 points and 12 rebounds. She also added 4 dimes and went 7 of 9 from the foul line. To finish out the week, Lippe led the Golden Eagles to an 80-76 overtime win at North Dakota State. And against the Bison, she set a new Summit League record for most points scored in a game with a career-high 46. That is also the most points scored by a Division I women's basketball player this season. And to make things even more interesting, that single-game points record belonged to former Golden Eagles standout Keni Jo Lippe, who also shares the same high school and hometown of Lippe, Adair High School in Adair, Oklahoma. They know what they're doing in Adair. All right, well, staying on the basketball court, it's another week in the national polls for the South Dakota women's basketball team, and another milestone has been reached. Starting with the AP Top 25 poll released Monday, USD has again moved up to the number 21 spot, equaling their highest ranking in program history for that writers poll, which is a spot they also notched 2 weeks ago. As for the USA Today coaches poll released yesterday, South Dakota finds themselves in new territory, the number 16 spot, marking the highest ranking in a national poll for the Coyote women in their Division I history. USD currently sits at 22-2 on the season, 11-0 in conference play. They take on Western Illinois tomorrow night at 7 p.m. down in Vermillion, and you can catch that game live right here on Midco SN, so that'll be a good one. Let's now turn our attention to outdoors and to the diamond as we have this season's inaugural softball player and pitcher of the week, and both of these ladies are Omaha Mavericks. Senior third baseman Emma Dargy earned the Player of the Week honor, while teammate and junior pitcher Sydney Hampton earned the league's Pitcher of the Week honor. Those two helped lead the Mavericks to 3 wins at the Rambler Rumble in Rosemont, Illinois. Hampton picked up 3 wins, including 2 complete game shutouts, while Dargy drove in 7 runs and smacked 3 home runs. And finally, staying on the diamond, but this time we're talking baseball. The Summit League Baseball preseason poll has been released, and the top team this year is a familiar favorite. Despite seeing a record run of 19 straight regular season titles halted a year ago, Oral Roberts found itself at the top of this season's Summit League preseason coaches poll. Meanwhile, Omaha, the team directly responsible for knocking ORU off its perch, was picked to finish second, followed up by South Dakota State, North Dakota State, Western Illinois, and Purdue Fort Wayne. The 2020 season begins this Friday, February 14th, with all 6 league teams in action. League play starts 4 weeks later on March 13th. That's all for this week's Summit League Spotlight. Make sure to follow the Summit League and Midco SN on social media, and I'll see you right back here next week.